Hey, what's up, rich homies? I don't know if you can see the clock right there, but it is, I don't know if that's focused, but it's 8:30 at night right now. I just got home. The plan was to get home early, get a good night's rest, get a lot of good food in me because I got a big workout tomorrow morning, but sometimes it just does not work out like that, but that is okay. Life is so good. I mean, if you got a lot going on, then you are a very blessed person, and I'm a very blessed person, but I really just wanted, well, first I want to say thank you for clicking on the video, but I also wanted to apologize. I have not been responding to every comment. It has been crazy in my life lately, but I have not done a very good job prioritizing responding to comments, and that's something that is very important to me. So I apologize to you guys. I'm going to get back on that. I promise you. Enjoy the video.
You'll win somehow, so give up on the battle, baby. It's hard, I know.
I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. I should like to help everyone if possible. Jew, Gentile, black man, white. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We don't want to hate and despise one another. In this world there's room for everyone, and the good earth is rich and can provide for everyone. The way of life can be free and beautiful, but we have lost the way. Greed has poisoned men's souls.
Sinatra shot you.
Logic.
You are watching a master.
What's up, guys? I have not done a voiceover in quite some time. You are welcome, but very briefly, I just want to talk you guys through this. I knew I was going into the gym to hit a heavy single on squats. I didn't necessarily want it to be a PR. I'm not at testing yet, but I wanted to make sure it was something heavy, so I decided to go with 410 pounds. Now, I have failed 410 before. I have failed 405 many times back in the day. But what you're going to see is I absolutely smoke this weight. So I should have picked something a little bit heavier. But I have decided I'm going to do like a mini mock meet here in a week or two. So be on the lookout for that. And I can assure you that I will be hitting some heavier weights. That is my word. And the next day, I knew it was going to be a heavy deadlift session. Now, of course, I've been after this 500-pound deadlift for quite some time, but I just haven't really felt that it was the right moment.
Tired of living day to day like everything's alright. Every night, just one thing on my mind. I'm just waiting on that moment. Waiting on my moment. You say, oh, you got that all shit. Hell no, next time that's mine. As long as I stay hustling, I'm gonna shine. And just waiting on that moment. Waiting on my moment.
What's up, guys? It is a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Got back from the Arnold late last night, trying to get my life put back together here, get some things ready for the work week, and I looked in the refrigerator and I don't have any Greek yogurt or any yogurt at all. And who would think that that would be a problem, right? Because Greek yogurt tastes like poison, but it's essential when I make my overnight oats. So I'm like, crap, what am I gonna do? I don't have time to go to the grocery. Well, you know what I always have in my fridge, right? Ricotta. So I'm gonna try to make overnight oats with ricotta. How could this, well, first, how have I not thought of this before? And how could this possibly be bad? The vanilla pea, yes, I know I said this before, but I don't like vanilla protein until I try. I've never liked vanilla protein until I tried this one. And this stuff in overnight oats is unreal. It tastes like vanilla cake. Well, I would love to tell you guys how these are, but as the name implies, I gotta let them sit in the refrigerator overnight. So what I will do is I will write right here what I think of them when I eat them tomorrow morning. So it is going on 5 o'clock already, and you guys know I typically work out much earlier in the day, but by the time I woke up today, went to work for a little bit, came back, had to edit the Arnold video, had to get a bunch of stuff ready. Here I am, and it's time to train, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna need a little bit of alphamine though. This stuff mixed with high volume is my savior on days like today. I still get questions on whether or not I have a Spotify playlist, and I do. You guys can always look me up on there. My Spotify name is the same as my Instagram, which is in the description box below. So the biggest decision I make on a daily basis typically is who I want to listen to first. Obviously, Kevin Gates is always a great option. So it's either going to be Kevin Gates, Chief Keef, which is garbage. I realize that, but this song, for whatever reason, when I work out, it gets me going. It's called Colors. I don't know. The squat session you guys saw at the beginning of the video was last Thursday. I woke up at about 188 pounds, feeling really good, which was a little bit surprising, only because sleep hasn't been the best, food has been all over the place, and honestly, just been a little bit stressed, to be completely transparent with you guys. But, you know, I hit that 410 pounds without much problem at all. So I was really pleased with that. Then I went into the gym that next morning, which is typically an off day for me. I usually do not train on Fridays. I really like to have Saturdays to deadlift because it takes me a long time to warm up. And I just like being able to spend a little bit more time in the gym. However, Saturday was the Arnold. I knew I wasn't gonna be able to get a solid deadlift session in, and I wanted to work up to something heavy. That's what was programmed in. So I had to wake up extremely early. I think I got to the gym at about 4:30 a.m. And I was definitely feeling it. Worked pretty late the night before that. So I didn't know how it was gonna go. And you guys don't even know how it went. Maybe this is all just one big excuse getting you guys ready for an epic fail. Even today, I'm rushed, man. It's 5 o'clock. I got stuff to do still tonight, but I gotta get my session in. Feel pretty tight today. There's always going to be something, especially as you get older, you'll get more and more responsibilities, and there's gonna be a big event going on, someone's going to get sick, your car's gonna break down, something's gonna mess up, and you're gonna have to redo a lot of work that's gonna put you behind. It's an inevitable cycle. It's gonna keep happening and happening, and you can't wait for that perfect moment because it's never going to occur. I can promise you. I used to use this crutch a lot when I was in college. I used to tell myself, you know, after this hard class is over, I'm gonna start doing this. I'm gonna spend more time with my friends. I'm gonna get involved in this activity. I'm gonna start donating my time to charity. But guess what? The next quarter, I have an even harder class, and it just goes on from there. At this point in life right now, you're never gonna have it any easier until maybe retirement, I guess some people could argue. So you can't just wait for that moment. It's not good timing that all of this is happening at the most strenuous part of my training cycle. But again, training is not the most important thing in my life. I still wanna put out these videos. I want to attend Arnold and see my friends. But number one is I have to attend to my work, especially taking on more responsibility, as hopefully that video has been up, talking about what has changed in my work life. But that's okay. You can't just focus on one thing. You've got to find a way to make this all balance in life and just make it all happen. I'm tired, dehydrated, busy, man, stressed. So nasty outside. I'll have more time tomorrow. They would do the exact same thing. It's terrible timing. It's just excuses, man. I'm not trying to be motivational or anything like that, but if you put as much energy into driving results as you do into finding a reason why you can't do something, you will be surprised of how much of an impact that can have. You know, no matter how crammed I've ever been for time, I've never felt better when I skip a workout, but I always feel better when I just go through the workout, regardless of how rushed it is. All right, feeling a lot better now. Workout went well, back home, things are back to normal. Let's just get eating back on track tomorrow.
Hello? What the deal? Bet. I got two. One for the plug and one for the
Pizza.
Yeah, I'd like to place an order for delivery, please. First name's Richard. Homie.
Rich on me, baby.
Being able to have food delivered to your house is still a huge luxury for me because where I grew up in the country, my dad is a farmer, by the way, if you guys did not know. There's no place that would deliver to you. So living within, you know, a few miles of places that will actually bring you food, that's pretty cool. You ready? This is extravagant. One family-sized salad. After being at the Arnold all weekend and seeing all the amazing physiques, I knew that I had to make a change. I kid you not, this salad was $10. That is crazy. Two things. One, I woke up this morning at 185 pounds, and that's just not acceptable. So I'm gonna convince myself that I lost 4 or 5 pounds of muscle in the last few days, when really it's just because I'm dehydrated since I didn't drink a lot of water yesterday, and I gotta eat it all back. The second thing is this was $4, okay? So I was thinking it's a small little chicken sandwich, maybe a hoagie type of deal. It was called a boat, so I didn't really know what to expect. Jet's Pizza, by the way, is fantastic, but I've never had this. And look what this is. This is essentially a calzone. And I might have also ordered a large pizza. To be fair, I probably won't eat it all. surprisingly, that calzone is not very good. I'll find someone to give it to, but I'm not gonna eat it all. See, guys, I'm being super healthy once again. 2 pieces to go. Dessert. So usually when I have something like a full pizza, I'll try to keep dessert somewhat sensible. Chocolate peanut butter oatmeal, one of my favorite things of all time. And this, to me, tastes like, you know, okay, maybe not like a chocolate chip cookie, but it's close. I've heard good things about these bars. You know, I randomly saw Robert Irvine at LA Fitness one morning. It was when I was still going to a commercial gym. Was I in college? No, I think I was out of college, but I was interning. And yeah, he was just there at the gym. He was shooting an episode, I guess, and I was pretty starstruck. But we're gonna give this a try. It's actually pretty good. Not the best, but it's very soft. I like that. It's just not very sweet. So I see my red light blinking, my battery dying is usually my cue to shut up. So I'm gonna end the video here. Now, the second part of that deadlift video is coming very, very soon if anyone actually cares. I just wanna edit it up a little bit and kind of talk through some things. And yeah, that's the end of the video. So thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch. That really does mean a lot to me. You guys could have been doing anything, and you chose to spend a few minutes with me. That's pretty awesome. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed it. That really does help me out a lot, and I look forward to talking to you guys next time.